For 27 years, a small brown paper-wrapped parcel has sat on the reserved shelf behind the mahogany front desk of the historic Victoria Hotel. It is addressed in a meticulous, spidery cursive to a Mr. Alistair Finch, room 312. It arrived not by standard post, but via a somber-faced private courier on a fog-shrouded October evening in 1997. The receptionist signed for it, placing it aside for the guest. Mr. Finch, a genteel long-term resident of 7 years, was out for his customary evening constitutional. He never returned to collect it. He never returned at all. The police investigation was thorough, but fruitless. Alistair Finch was a ghost in life. No known family, no employment, a modest income from unspecified investments. His room, paid for a year in advance, was unsettling in its austerity. No photographs, no letters, no clutter. Just a single, well-thumbed copy of Dante's Inferno in Italian on the nightstand, a half-drunk glass of water, and a perfectly made bed. He had stepped into the autumn mist and dissolved from existence. The package, considered the last tangible connection to his disappearance, was held as evidence. As the case grew cold, it was forgotten by authorities but remained, a permanent, haunting fixture of the hotel's daily rhythm. Its presence dictated an unspoken protocol, passed from head concierge to night auditor, like a sacred rite. The parcel stays. Do not open it. Do not investigate the return address. That address, a since-demolished post office box in a distant city, led to a defunct holding company. The package itself is deceptively mundane. Roughly the size of a slim hardback book, lightweight, slightly rigid. It yields no sound when shaken, only a faint, papery whisper. Over decades, it has acquired a patina of undisturbed dust and an almost gravitational pull on the curious. The true mystery, however, is not the package but the subtle distortion it creates in the fabric of the hotel, centered on room 312. The room is statistically anomalous. Guests who stay there, chosen at random by the booking system, consistently report a specific shared dream experience. They describe wandering a vast, silent library bathed in golden, directionless light. The shelves stretch to infinity, filled with volumes of every size and binding. Yet, upon opening any book, the pages are utterly blank. They awaken not with fear, but with a profound melancholic serenity and an inexplicable sense of personal absence, as if they've misplaced something vital they never owned. Despite this, or perhaps because of it, the room boasts the hotel's highest rate of repeat reservations. In 2010, a guest, a Nobel laureate in quantum field theory, booked the room for a week. He asked for no housekeeping and was seen leaving only to purchase specialized equipment. Upon checking out, he was pallid and withdrawn. He pressed a substantial cash tip into the manager's hand with trembling fingers along with a folded slip of paper. It read, "The localized null point is not the room. It is the parcel. It is a deliberate silence. Do not disturb it." The most defining event occurred in 2015. A seasoned but cynical night manager, emboldened by loneliness and brandy, decided to end the mystery. Security footage shows him taking the package to the back office. With a letter opener, he carefully slit the aging tape. He peeled back the first layer of paper and froze. His expression shifted from curiosity to confusion, then to a dawning, awe-struck terror. For 11 motionless minutes he stared, unblinking, into the open wrappings. Then, with meticulous reverential care, he resealed it exactly as before, returned it to its shelf, and resigned via email at dawn. He refused all subsequent inquiries, telling a former colleague only. It wasn't a thing. It was an instruction, and it wasn't for him. It wasn't for anyone living here. It's just waiting for the right conditions. And so it waits. Theories abound. It contains a soul bond, a metaphysical will, a deed to a non-physical property. The physicist's note supports the most unsettling idea. The package is not an object but a condition, a sealed anomaly. Alistair Finch may not have been a man who vanished, but a temporary focal manifestation of something else. The Finch in the cosmic clockwork. The package is the key he left behind, and room 312 is the lock it fits, gently warping the dreams of those nearby as it idles. The staff dust around it, guarding a mystery they do not understand. They watch the guests of 312, wondering not what is inside, but who the intended recipient truly is, and what world will begin or end when the waiting finally ceases. The parcel sits, a silent verb in noun's clothing, in a building where people now dream of empty libraries, their subconscious minds brushing against a story that has not yet been permitted to be read. And so the package waits, not for a person but for a moment when reality itself is ready to turn its page. To this day, the dust on the package remains undisturbed, a testament to a mystery that sleeps lightly, waiting to awaken.